Space may appear silent and unchanging at first glance. Yet within this silence, extremely slow processes are always taking place. The formation of a star is one of these processes. Stars do not appear suddenly. They do not begin with a single flash of light or an instant explosion. Their story unfolds quietly, over a very long period of time. A star begins its life inside vast clouds of gas and dust found deep in space. These clouds are known as nebulae, regions where new stars are born. They are composed mostly of hydrogen gas, along with smaller amounts of helium and microscopic dust particles. All of this material is spread very thinly across space. At first, the gas inside a nebula is disordered. Particles are far apart, and there is no clear structure. Over time, however, small differences in density begin to appear. In certain regions, gas gathers slightly more than in others. This small imbalance is enough to begin the process. The cause of this change is not always the same. Energy from a nearby star, a pressure wave from a distant explosion, or slow internal motions within the nebula itself can gently disturb the cloud. Whatever the trigger, gas particles begin to drift closer together. As the particles move closer, gravity starts to take effect. At first, this attraction is extremely weak. But as more material gathers, gravity grows stronger. The cloud slowly begins to collapse inward under its own weight. This collapse happens gradually and can take millions of years. As the cloud contracts, more and more material collects at its center. The central region becomes denser and warmer than its surroundings. At this stage, the object is known as a protostar. It is not yet a true star, but it has reached a crucial step on the path toward becoming one. The protostar continues to draw in surrounding gas. As this happens, the temperature at its core keeps rising. The gas becomes increasingly compressed, and pressure builds. There is still no visible starlight, only stored energy accumulating deep within the center. Eventually, the temperature in the core reaches millions of degrees. At this point, the behavior of the gas begins to change. Hydrogen atoms start interacting in a process known as nuclear fusion. This process releases enormous amounts of energy. The energy produced in the core pushes outward, while gravity continues pulling inward. When these two forces balance each other, the star reaches a stable state. At this moment, a true star is born. The newly formed star slowly clears away the remaining gas and dust around it. The surrounding nebula thins out, and the star becomes clearly visible in space. Light is now produced steadily, and the star enters the long, calm phase of its life. The formation of a star is one of the slowest processes in the universe. Compared to a human lifetime, it is almost impossible to perceive. Yet on a cosmic timescale, it is a natural and continuous event. While space remains silent, new stars continue to form within that silence. If this newly formed star had a name, what would you call it?